In this example, we're going to get an average of a bunch of prices in an array. Here I have an array of floats. I've called it prices. I have 5 prices in the array, $9.95, $19.95, and so on. And what we're going to do is loop through this array. We'll print out the price values so the user can see. And we'll also get an average of all the prices while we're looping through. We'll tally up all the prices as we're looping through, and then at the end we'll divide it by 5. Okay, so let's begin. You know, I like the for loop, so I guess I'll start with loop counter I. We must start I at 0 because we know our array indexes start at 0. You want your loop counter to correspond with your array indexes as the loop unfolds. So we're going to keep looping while I is less than 5. Okay. And then, of course, increment our loop counter. Now I will have to throw down some curly braces for this one. First, we'll take care of the easy part, which is printing the price value for the user. So the user will just see a list of prices. So once again, you use your loop counter as your array index to access each of those individual prices in the array. Okay, and now I want to get an average of the prices. And we know that to get an average of these prices, we have to add them all up and then divide by 5 at the end. So really what I need is some kind of total variable, and we'll set that to 0. Notice I'm outside of my loop. I did that up at the top. And so here within the loop, I think we've discussed this before in this class. If you want a total to build on itself, then you have to see it on both sides of the equal sign. So a total equals total plus the new value. So total equals whatever's already in there plus the new value that we're looking at in this particular iteration of the loop. So once again, we're using our loop counter as array index there. Okay, so that'll get us the total of all prices, but then of course we have to divide at the end. You know, remember our arithmetic assignment operators? This is such a common thing to want to do in programming. Total equals total plus. There is that shorthand way of doing it as well, so that would be the same. That'll have the same effect. Okay, let's create an average variable because we are going to have to divide the total at the end to get the average price. So here I am outside of the loop. Now we're all done. We've been through the array. We've added up all the prices. We're going to say average equals total divided by 5. Okay, and then how about printing the average price for the user? That should do it. Uh-oh. Oh, here's the problem. I don't actually have an array. Do you see at the top I created a simple variable? I need to specify that this is an array, in fact, of 5 elements. Okay, so there we go. I guess the average price here is $24.95.